Help me reach 1,000 subscribers. Please, like the video and share your thoughts. In the comments, your feedback helps make the content better. I still remember the hollow click of the airplane door sealing shut. That sound, final, irrevocable, told me there was no turning back. She was smiling then. My mother, her eyes sparkled the way they always did when she got exactly what she wanted. She called it her dream vacation, Greece, a place she'd spoken of since I was a child, painting pictures of blue domes and white cliffs while we ate in a kitchen that always smelled faintly of debt and disappointment. I wanted to give her that dream, not because she deserved it, but because I wanted to believe I could mend something broken between us. But broken things have edges that cut. From the moment we landed in Santorini, she was different, too composed, too light. She insisted I rest while she handled check-in. I didn't think much of it. I trusted her. She was my mother. When I woke an hour later, my bag was gone. So were my passport and all the cash I brought. She left a note on hotel stationery. You'll figure it out. You always do. No apology. No explanation. Just a smug handwriting I'd seen before, on forged school reports, on fake charity checks. The shock didn't erupt. I didn't cry. I didn't call the authorities. I sat by the window, watching the Aegean shimmer, and realized she'd done this before. Not exactly, but close enough. When Dad left, she drained his accounts. When my grandmother died, she misplaced the will. Every story had a victim, and she always played that role. This time, she chose me. That night, I didn't sleep. I didn't panic. I planned. I had booked everything, the flights, the hotels, the tours, under my account. She didn't understand digital check-ins or online verification. QR codes confused her, and I remembered something else. She bragged to friends that this trip would change everything. She planned to meet a wealthy widower she'd been chatting with online, a man I'd already investigated when I saw his name in her emails weeks ago. He didn't exist. I made sure of it. A month before the trip, I built the perfect illusion. A fake profile with real photos, a detailed backstory stitched from fragments of truth. I mirrored her language, her favorite emojis, her obsession with money and admiration. I became her fantasy. Edward, that was his name. The man promising stability, affection, a second chance at youth. Every message she sent to Edward was logged, mirrored, saved. Every confession, every plot, every secret. When she left me at the airport hotel that day, she thought she was heading to him to a suite at the cliffside resort. She thought she was clever. She thought she'd won. But the reservation wasn't under her name. At check-in, the receptionist scanned her passport and paused. The system flagged her. The VIP suite she thought was hers was registered to Edward Price. The room existed, yes, but so did a note I'd arranged a week earlier, sealed and placed on the desk. Mrs. Price. Inside, printed screenshots of her conversations, her lies, every deceit. At the bottom, a single phrase, "Enjoy your stay, Mother." You earned it. She froze at the counter when asked for credit card on file, the one she didn't have. Color drained from her face. She argued, pleaded, lied. Security eventually escorted her out. The man she hoped to meet never appeared. Her luggage was held, her reputation shattered. And every message, every deceit was forwarded to the people back home she cared about most. Her church group, her sister, her little circle of lunch friends. It took me 2 days to get a temporary passport. When I finally walked past her at the embassy, slumped on a plastic chair, arguing over lost belongings, she didn't look up. She didn't notice me. I didn't speak. I simply left a copy of her own note beside her. You'll figure out. You always do. I took my return flight alone. Back home, I closed her accounts tied to my name and the card she had used. The house was legally mine now. Quietly, because months ago I had anticipated this moment and adjusted every document she had signed for convenience. She taught manipulation by example. I learned precision by survival. People talk about revenge as if it's fire, destructive, consuming. They're wrong. Revenge is ice, cold, patient, deliberate. It doesn't burn. It freezes time until the truth is undeniable. She wanted to leave me stranded. Instead, she stranded herself in a foreign country, surrounded by her own lies, confronted with reflections she could no longer twist. I gave her exactly what she had always claimed to want, and left her with nothing but the consequences of her own making.